Shalom. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone Will, and a Kazakh Shalom to hope for elect. It's the brother Liash from the Great Millstone Cleveland Camp, back with another lesson. More willing an exhortation through the Spirit, man. This conversation came up when I was talking to a brother, and this precept was actually the precept of the day not too long ago, so I figured, hey, that's the Spirit. But we have to continue to fear the Lord. You know, you can be a precept beast if you want. You know, you covenant holier than thou spirit if you want. The Lord's gonna humble your ass real quick. But this is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 27 verse 3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall be soon overthrown. You know, that fear of the Lord, we know that's the foundation of wisdom. You know, when you fear somebody, you move a certain way. You know, you're not gonna just be popping off at the mouth to some carnal man that you fear. You fear losing your job, so you're not gonna go into work and call Esau a bitch ass nigga to his face. So we apply that spiritually. We're not just gonna go off serve other gods. We're not just gonna say we love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and be disrespectful to our brothers. One thing I love to say is that this is an all-inclusive ministry, and the things that we do, you know, they show sincerity and they show faith. And diligently is an adverb describing how we should be fearing the Lord. So we should be adamant on keeping Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua first and make sure that we don't offend him or the ambassadors, the prophets that he sent. This is Joshua chapter 24, and I'll start at verse 14. It says, now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth. Right, we know our righteousness is as filthy rags, but the Lord is looking for the humble and the contrite and the sincere. And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye Yahweh. So that is the first commandment, to not serve any other gods. And we're not bound down giving reverence to any other power except for Yahweh and his son Yahushai. And this message applies today. Joshua talking to, you know, the Israelites that he with, and we bring this out today. Because we have to continue to draw our lines in the sand. Because we don't want our household, our family members to be overtaken. It says, verse 15, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. Salakia. Stats real quick. It says, Joshua 24 and 15 again, it says, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites. So pick a side, nigga, in whose land you dwell. And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So, like, the Lord rather you be hot or cold. Lord is only looking for a certain group of people. You know, this is not a quantity over quality type of ordeal. And to be quite honest, you know, it's a blessing that the Lord chose us. And another point that I was making to the brother over the phone was like, the Lord has extended his mercy so many ways, and we don't want to abuse that. This is Matthew chapter 10, and I'll start at verse 27. It says, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. So we're supposed to, be representatives. We're supposed to let our light shine before men, and the things that we learn in the privacy of our own homes, the things that we internalize, we're supposed to make it plain upon tables. We're going out to the highways and hedges and putting these things on wax so other people can be edified and be compelled to come back to their heritage, come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Verse 28, going to the point of the lesson about fearing the Lord, it says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So we are reverencing that Yahweh is the only God, the only power capable of doing all the things seen and unseen, and that he has a son, his name is Yahushua, who is committed the power to quicken and to kill. He gave him power to allow us to understand the scriptures. We were sealed for a period of time. We understand that Yahweh was ultimately in control. It's simple, but a lot of people forget. You think you get on a certain level and that your fate is in your own hands. Like, if I knew that if I do one more breakdown, if I do X, Y, and Z, then I'll be good. No. That fear of the Lord has to be constant. And through certain lessons, like Elder Uriah, grow the F up, that reignited the fear of the Lord. It's the simplicity, knowing that, wow, if I'm not on my P's and Q's, the Lord will put me to death. If I'm putting up a wicked sacrifice, being a hypocrite, doing things contrary to the doctrine, I could be put to death. Knowing if I don't move right, I won't be saved from Jacob's trouble or the missiles. All these things start with the foundation of the fear of the Lord. One of my favorites, and I'm going to close. Sirach 19:24 says, he that hath small understanding and feareth the Heavenly Father is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. So I think brothers like Naquam, Adam Abbott, from the untrained eye, you like, wow, you going in, he da-da-da. Or Nate being an eloquent speaker and knowing a little bit of the milk. Wow, they got such a huge following. Everybody looks so organized. But where's your fear of the Lord? Are you uplifting yourselves? Are you pleasers of men? Or are you doing the best to abide by the fear of the Lord? Are you doing your best to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling? Are you sincerely remorseful about the things you've done? And pursuing the Baruch 4, you seek the Lord 10 times more. And you don't got to answer that out loud because the Lord already know. The Lord's going to try your reins. It's like King David requested of him. The Lord looks inwardly. Lord got the angels, the eyes of the Lord watching upon every single one of us. And we're going to be rewarded, whether we did, good and found a good and faithful servant, or we did evil, and we're going to get judged. So, Lord will let something quick. The Wadi Abashim Yashab give me the spirit to do this lesson. And until next time, Shalom.